This particular question array leader states that we need to figure out the array leaders. What array leaders means, whatever the values which are greater than or equal to the elements to its right. I mean, if I consider this particular element 16, the values after 16 are 17, 4, 3, 5, 2, right? So after the 16, the rightmost values, whatever it is, it has to be less than 16. Then the 16 will be considered as array leader. But here we can see that 17 is greater. So 16 is not considered to be as the array leader. Now, when it comes to 17, whatever the elements which are rightmost to 17 are lesser than 17. So 17 is add on to this particular output. I mean, so same it goes to the next element and then next element. 4 is there. But here there is another element 5 which is greater than 4. So 4 is not suitable to be as the array leader. And then 5 is suitable. 2, the last element is considered to be as the array leader because after the last element there is no elements which are existing, so the last element is considered to be as the array leader. So the final output will be 1752. So if we write down it in a code form, so I have considered the array length as n, and what I am actually doing here is I am starting from the rightmost index to left. I'm starting from here. This particular for loop states we are considering the elements from rightmost to left. So I have considered an array which holds the value of 2. I mean, whatever the element which is present at the last index, I'm considering that particular value here, and I'm considering another empty array. So now this particular for loop starts from 5 here because I told you before, the last element, no matter whatever the last element which is there, we need to consider it as a array leader. So I am starting from here. So what I am checking is if 5 is greater than 2, how can you compare like 5 is greater than 2, because 2 is also already there in this particular array. So now I am comparing 5 with 2 by using this for loop and this particular condition. If it is true, then it will be added to S. So 5 is greater than 2 here. So 5 will be added to S. Now the elements are 2 comma 5 because 5 is greater than 2, right? So this particular condition satisfies and the 5 will be appended to S. And now this particular thing S within the square braces length of S minus 1, which means it is considering the last element. Now the last element in this array is, I will show you it. Within the array it will be like 2 comma 5, right? S is equal to 2 comma 5 right now. So at in the last point within the arrays, the last value is 5 here. Now I'm again comparing 3 with 5, so it is lesser, so it won't consider the 3, and then it will go to 4 here. Now 4 is greater than 5, 4 is greater than or equal to 5, this condition always fails, and then it will go to 17. 17 is greater than 5, right? So 17 will be added to S. Now again, now the last element in the S is 17. Now 16 is compared with 17 now. The condition fails. So the values will be 2 comma 5 comma 17 in the S array. Now I am considering another loop in order to reverse this particular array and to store in another array. So for this particular criteria, I have used this particular thing in order to reverse the entire array. I've considered a for loop and I just appended whatever the element in a reverse form, and then I just simply return k. Now while executing it, it will definitely work.